What's up, everybody? It has been quite some time since I've been on here, and I know that, but I just needed a little bit of a break, step aside, think about some things, but I am back and I'm ready. Also, because we're in quarantine and this sucks, but if you're like me, I like to make use of my free time and do the things that I've actually been wanting to get done, and you should do that too. Okay, now let's get to the food. Today we're going to be cooking a twin boneless pork tenderloin, and we're going to flavor it with honey and garlic. And then we're going to be making my famous roasted potatoes and balsamic glazed Brussels sprouts. So let's get to it. So what you're going to need for this pork tenderloin, you're going to need some sliced garlic. You're going to need some sliced onions. We're going to use melted butter because I'm totally out of olive oil and it tastes better. Then you're going to need honey, parsley, a little bit of crushed red pepper for a little bit of heat, salt and pepper given, and garlic powder. And also russet potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and start with dicing my potatoes because they take a little bit longer, and then we'll go ahead and season the pork tenderloin. Alright, so I do not like to cut on camera because you people are way too critical sometimes, but that's okay. Went ahead and just diced up all of my potatoes. We're going to throw some seasonings on there. We're going to pop them in the oven at 350 for probably an hour, and then we'll just move on to the pork tenderloin, pop that in, set it and forget it. Go ahead and start with your pepper and pink Himalayan salt, a little bit of garlic powder, parsley for garnish. Looks plain, but trust me, these are delicious. Go ahead and just mix in the seasoning on those potatoes. Alright, and that's that for the potatoes. Now we pop these into the oven and move on to our pork tenderloin. Okay, let's go ahead and season our pork tenderloin. I went ahead and just lightly pierced the tenderloins with a fork just so the butter and the seasonings get in those little pores. First thing I'm going to do is just pour the melted butter onto the tenderloins. Oh yeah. Spread it around. Ooh. Ooh. Don't worry, I washed my hands. Both sides. Time to wash. So we're going to go ahead and start with the basics. Salt and pepper. A little bit of garlic powder. Teensy bit of crushed red pepper for some heat. Go ahead and massage that into your tenderloin. Flip them over. Rinse your hands and repeat. Go ahead and grab an iron skillet. I just love an iron skillet better than just a baking dish. Lay down a bed of shredded onions, all of your sliced garlic, and then just go ahead and place your pork on top of the onions. Alright, and last but not least, we're going to drizzle honey all over each tenderloin. Lots of it, don't be stingy because it'll form a really, really, really nice crust on the pork. Trust me on this, folks. Alright, and that's that. Super simple, super easy recipes. We're going to pop this into the oven, let it bake at 350 for an hour along with the potatoes, and I'll hit you back up when it's time for the Brussels sprouts. Okay, so it's time for our Brussels. I got a little bit of a head start just because you don't need to see them heating up. But I went ahead and added in some of this butter now, and we'll continue to add it as they dry out. Go ahead and season them with your salt and pepper. Garlic powder. And a little bit more butter. Okay, next balsamic vinaigrette. Balsamic vinegar, same difference. Toss those around in the balsamic. Alright, and then we let those simmer in the sauce, let them get soft, and it'll be time to eat. We're gonna go ahead and just check the temperature. It's almost done. I feel like, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say 15 more minutes, just because you can see that juice coming out. It's still red. It's not quite done yet. I'm gonna stir these. Ooh. I just want to flip them over. And why not add some more honey? And back in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so everything's done. The pork tenderloin was cooked for about an hour to a temperature of 150 on the thermometer. And then the potatoes, we're gonna sprinkle a little cheese. We're gonna let the pork tenderloin rest. And then we're gonna finish up the Brussels, and then it'll be time for a taste test. Let's finish up with some cheese. And about halfway through the cooking process, I stirred them, plopped some butter, stirred them again, and then popped them back in the oven. Just so you know. Let's go ahead and carve this baby. Oh, look at that perfect whiteness on the inside, like that juice coming out. Beautiful. Get some of these cheesy potatoes, right? Let's throw some green onion on there, and let's grab our Brussels. So I love my Brussels roasted on one side. Oh yeah, nice and crispy. Presentation's not the best, but you know what? I'm not Gordon Ramsay. Wish I was. So let's go ahead and throw some of the honey garlic sauce on top of the pork tenderloin, and we'll be ready for a taste test. Okay, so presentation's not the best, but like I said, I'm not Gordon Ramsay. If you want to be Gordon Ramsay, watch his masterclass. Even after watching that, I still can't plate food, but let's see how delicious it is. Excuse me, my lisp without my retainers. Let's get a potato, some pork. Cheers. That is exceptional. Divine. I'm speechless. The honey and the fresh sliced garlic, not minced. I don't even know. Like the roast potatoes. Let's have a Brussels. I can't. That's just too good. This is a very easy quarantine meal. Meat, potatoes, vegetables. There's so many ways you can make a pork tenderloin, it's like insane. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this alone. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that notifications bell button so you know when I upload, because I promise I will be uploading much more often. I'm gonna go enjoy my honey garlic pork tenderloin and my roasted potatoes now.